everyone, it's Kim here, and welcome to the UPS card series number 2 card. This is the one I'm going to be making in this video. I'm making one ahead of time just to make sure that I'm doing it all correctly by the time I get to the video. Alright, so I'm using a 110-pound cardstock at an A2 size card, and I've got a couple layers going on here. And I've got a really fun sentiment as well. So I'm just going to kind of dissect what I've got here like so. Alright, so as you can see, this green piece of paper is just barely smaller than the white piece. I didn't want too much of a border, but I thought it needed just a tiny bit of white going through. I'm making sure my glue is right on the edges. And we'll put this on. I use 110-pound cardstock when I am selling my cards. It's just a better quality, thicker card. Alright, this is Die Cuts with a View, by the way, and this is also Die Cuts with a View. This is some nice stars and everything. I really like it. I feel like I'm out of frame there. Okay, there we go. If you're just watching this series for the first time, I do have card number 1 that is already been loaded. I am so lucky to be able to sell my cards at our local UPS store. And that's what this series is all about. And using that glue makes it easy for me to move the card or the paper around before it dries. Alright, so we have the base on. The You Rock sentiment comes from the Phrases Cricut cartridge, and I did 3 of the layers. I did a black layer in the back, for the back I mean. I'm going to set my card aside here. Now for this one you want to put the word rock down first, and then the U goes down over on top of that. I had somebody not message me, but leave a comment to see if I put anything on the inside of my cards, and I do. But I really take my time in trying to decide which one best fits the theme of that card. I don't just do any willy-nilly, have a happy birthday sort of thing. You know, have a special day or you know, something like that. Sometimes I just do happy birthday. And this is just happy birthday. I actually am not stamping on the inside of this card. I'm going to be using a die cut from the Cricut Design Space. And I'll get to that in just a minute. Any of these die cuts from the Cricut I find you can use on cards as well as layouts. You know, if you have a son or a daughter that's you know, taking any kind of music lessons, you know, drum or guitar or whatever it is, take a picture and you can put a You Rock right across the page. Now I also did something a little different. I just went into the Insert Shapes and die cut a little star at 1/2 inch that I'm going to put on here as well. It's not part of the Phrases You Rock cut. Okay, there we go. Now here's my little star. This is cut out of some, it's pretty thick cardstock that's gray and or silver and shiny. I got a little bit too much glue on that one. There we go. And I'm going to put this one right there. Alright, so let's set that aside and let it dry. And then I'm just going to go to the inside of the card. This happy birthday is from Close to My Heart Artistry, and I ran it through my Xyron because it had a lot of little itsy bitsy pieces that I didn't think I was going to be able to get with you know, my regular glue. I'm going to take my time and peel this off very carefully so it doesn't tear. And then that'll be my sentiment for the inside. With this iron, there's always a little bit of the adhesive that shows through. So you kind of have to take your finger and, you know, rub it so that you get that all off. Otherwise, when you close the card, it'll stick to it. You don't want that. There's another thing. I saw Jennifer McGuire use this in one of her videos. It says Tombow Sand Eraser Mono, and it's for ink, but I happen to have this on my desk, and I decided to try it, and it actually works. So I'll deal with that later. We don't need to do that in the video. Okay, so I want to pop up the U-Rock. I'm going to grab my foam adhesive, turn this around, and just kind of cut here and there. Just a little bit more. And then I'll do a piece here and then a piece here. I am going to have so much fun making all these cards. I had sold my cards in another store a couple of years ago, and that was a blast. And I'm going to go down about 1.5 inches. Okay, now I have this guitar, and I cut out this guitar from the Boto Graphics Iron-On cartridge or images. Now you're not going to be able to tell in this video, but what I did was I took my Crackle accents and I put it all around this part of the guitar, and then I backed it up with some black glitter cardstock. This typically would be open. There wouldn't be anything here. So I just thought it needed a little bit on the back. It was kind of open and you could see the star paper through it, and I did not like that. And I'm going to angle it so that it's kind of, you know, at the tip of that little lightning bolt right there. And there it is. Okay, I sure wish you guys could see the crackle on the card. I know you can't, but you kind of can. It's like a, you know, it's glossy accent, so it's kind of thick and then it crackles up. So it's very cool. All right, so that's simple card, fun card, and we'll go on to card number 3.